Here I am with the president of Parfinity. I've captured him and I have a question for him.
Mid-round breakdown.
The tournament today,
Yeah.
who's it for and what's it about?
This is a tournament that had formerly been known under a bunch of different names. Summerfoot, Summer Classic. Joel Burgess had run this tournament for years, and it kind of was lost as far as what to call it and what to do with it. And a couple years ago, we decided to turn this into the Parfinity Memorial Classic and dedicate it to all of the Parfinity members who have passed on, and as a way to commemorate them and play disc golf in their honor. And so that's what this tournament has become. It's the Parfinity Summer Classic, and we're playing for all of our fallen brothers in Parfinity.
Hello, my name is Henk Conn and I'm in Eureka, California. Actually, I'm in Fieldbrook, California, excuse me. And I'm in Humboldt County. Today I'm at a private disc golf course, among other things. And it's a very unique place because most disc golf courses are open to the public. I have been playing here for 18 years, and sitting next to me is Doug. But Doug, what's your last name, if I may ask?
W-A-Y, Way.
Doug Way. So this is Doug Way. Because I always read on Google Maps that this
It's
was
Way's Lane.
Way's Lane. So
Yeah.
I always thought that was like street, but that's your actual name.
Yeah.
The great thing about this place is there are things in life that if you wanted to rub a lamp and get a wish, or if you won the lottery, there would be you wouldn't just buy a thing, you would change your whole life. And I would think that many people, if they were in that situation of a windfall of somehow, they would choose Doug's Way's lifestyle. And sitting here is how many acres?
80 acres.
80 acres. All right, 80 acres. And I'm trying to hold it here, maybe I can regulate. 80 acres, and it's I believe a 27-hole disc golf course.
That's correct.
And they're all permanent baskets. And I personally have been playing here since 2007. Parfinity is the non-profit disc golf club that comes in and maintains it. Now, the reason I mention that is that it probably is not just a wish that came to you. It was probably just a lot of hard work. You don't just rub a magic lamp and you get this land as it is. Is it a lot of work for you?
Well, I've been blessed by having my magic lamp with my grandparents that owned this place, and they believed in me and saw me as being the next owner, and doing the things I'm doing here today, and with their full blessing and their guidance from up above, I'd like to think. I mean, so that's what I do, and yeah, couldn't ask for much nicer lifestyle.
What is your vision? What is your vision out here?
You know, I have pretty deep vision sometimes. I'd like to have it as an outdoor venue where we could do music events and different events such as this disc golf tournament and things of that sort. And growing trees, that's what we do here. It was the main thing that I do here is we grow trees for market, and sawmilling and lumbering is one of my professions that I do.
All right.
When I have to make actual money.
Right. Now, today we're at an event. I don't really know what the name is. Do you know what the name of the event is?
It's a memorial, Summer Classic Memorial.
Summer Classic Memorial. There were a handful of players and organizers that have passed away recently, and they're taking this disc golf tournament and changing over to their honor.
Yes.
Did you know them?
I did. Yeah, I knew each and every one of them. And I'd like to add to the list my dad, who was deeply involved with this. He was the one that loved coming out here and mowing and keeping this place looking in perfect shape when he was alive. That's what he loved doing, and meeting all the people that from all the different walks of life that played disc golf and chat with them.
Oh, what was his name?
Tressway.
Tressway.
Yeah,
All right.
my grandfather was Tressway, my dad's Tressway. Okay.
Have you ever played disc golf yourself?
I do occasionally, yeah.
Yeah?
I'm not very good at it.
Okay.
I race stock cars. That's my thing.
I know, yeah, up on the top area, I see like there's a track. I've never seen it before. Do you still do that?
You know, I have guests that come here that'll race. All my rowdy friends have settled down, so so to speak. But I race at Redwood Acres Raceway on a circle track, and that's why it's called Area 74. The number of my race car is 74. So then, one of the people that we were doing the outdoor music events with coined it as Area 74, and it's been called that ever since.
Oh, I learned so much today.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think just this amount is Humboldt legacy. It's been, you said 2003, so over 22 years. This has been one of the very few private disc golf courses in the nation. The local disc golf club probably holds between a half a dozen and a dozen tournaments every year. A lot of them get hosted here, and that's the big part of Humboldt culture, is the disc golf community coming here.
There's 3 different things I'm locally kind of famous for, and that would be racing cars, hosting disc golf events, and also hosting these outdoor camp out music festivals.
Oh,
We do, yeah.
yeah.
That's how the disc golf actually all got started. It was my friends that were doing a group of DJs that I liked a lot, and we did things together, and they liked to play disc golf, so I followed them, started learning about disc golf, and then they asked me one day if I'd be willing to put a course in here. I agreed to do it, so the rest is history.
So, did you grow up here? My last question.
I did, yeah. My parents' house is the first driveway out the gate and to the right. That's where I live, but my grandfather lived here, so I spent all my time hanging out with my grandpa down here, riding horses, doing little projects, just hanging out with one of the coolest guys on the planet, as far as I'm concerned.
Your dad?
My grandfather.
My grandfather.
My dad's a pretty good guy too. Yeah.
What was your dad's name again?
They're both Tressway.
Tressway.
I'm sitting right here so I can be the line judge for this mandatory.
That's Mando?
Yeah,
So
far I've pitched 2 people on. Not really, but I had to make the call that it was out when they thought it was in.
You don't want them in your house.
Well, yeah. Before we put this in, people would try all these creative shots where they go out and around this way and so on. I'm like, I'm giving you all this room to play. You got to give me one little square that's mine.
What was it? So did you you grew up out here? So where did you go to school at?
I went to Blue Lake School, Blue Lake Elementary School, and then after that I went to Arcata High.
You had to bust it out there?
Yeah. So we played in the woods. We made up games and stuff out here, and like I said, my grandfather had horses. He liked to go horseback riding.
What year did you did? Were you born and
I was
raised
born
here?
in Germany.
You were born in Germany?
I was born in Germany.
Where in
My
Germany?
mom's full-blooded German.
Wow.
My dad was in the Air Force. Went over there, married my mom, got her pregnant, had me, and then we had to wait 9 months before we were able to immigrate into the United States. And this is where we came to.
Wow, that's
And
crazy.
it was quite a shock for my mother to come from Germany with all the public transportation, all the social projects, to a remote place like this.
Yeah, there's all this infrastructure.
And not speak the language, barely speak the language, no driver's license.
Do you still feel like...
We've had events out here where literally we'd have 1,000 guests.
Yeah?
Yeah, a firefall deal, and it'd be like
Do you still do Firefall, or is that something you did in the past?
that's something we did in the past. Officially, that's something we did in the past. We don't do anymore. A lot of people met out here, got wound up getting married out here, had conceived kids out here.
So it's big. So all I know is playing disc golf out here. For a lot of people, this is so much more.
No, for most people, they know it as firefall or spring soul.
How's it going for you guys?
Good.
Take of an intro. I always have to do a couple. The worst part about this is I have to edit myself.
Yeah.
I don't like looking at pictures of myself and talking. I feel, oh. That's great though. Yeah. I wish I looked better.
Well, we can't all be Hollywood movie stars.
No.
Acting or singing would have been my first chosen profession had I had the opportunity. I always loved doing that.
My daughter's a singer. I told her the great thing about a singer is you don't have to bring an instrument. You just gotta, you don't have to bring a microphone. You just gotta show up and open your mouth. She sang for she's in music theater, she sings. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Piano players, you gotta find a piano. Alright. Today is July 25th, I think so. Alright. Okay. Hello. Today is July 25th, and my name is Henk Conn. I'm here with Doug Way, and we are at a disc golf tournament here in Fieldbrook. I am making a video as part of an ongoing series called People in Places.